All right, welcome to Make a Path Presents. My name is Ronnie Hayes. If you're new here, I am the writer and creator of Doomsday Kingdom. Now, we've come a long way, actually, since the end of 2017, where we put up pre-orders for issue number 1 of Doomsday Kingdom. If you are familiar with this, I'll burn through the covers quick because I want to show you cover number 4. I'm pretty sure you haven't had a chance to see it yet, but here's issue 1's cover, and then we had issue 2's cover, and then issue 3's cover. There's also some variants. Here's the day, issue number 1 variant. Here's the nighttime, issue number 1 variant. We also have a blank sketch variant, which you can get an artist to draw on, or our very own James Milne, the artist of Doomsday Kingdom, can do a custom job. He puts some up once in a while on his website, and then it looks like this under the custom sketch. But that's issues 1, 2, and 3's cover. Here is the issue 4 cover. I know some of you guys are going to be excited about this. This is the original. It's going to be colored, obviously. This is just the original artwork sketch. Artists sell the originals to help just maintain what they're doing, whatever project they're working on, just their livelihood in general. But it's an 11 by 17. That's the standard. And you have Mullet Man. He's going neck deep into some pussy. I had to say it, but he's going neck deep. And then you got Tristan and Katie horrified in the background saying, "Dear God, man, what are you doing?" You got a lot of blood there, you got a little kitty cat head. And then you have a cat hanging from the friggin' logo. I can't wait to see what that's going to look like colored, because we're going to have a storm, a thunderstorm sky in the background. But yeah, that's issue number 4's cover called Townfall. And then let's jump into some of the updates and what's going on moving into issue number 4, issue number 5, and our very first volume, which collects issues 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. No covers, but it collects the whole story of all 5 first issues into one trade paperback. Very excited about that. But issue number 3, we are 95% done with all shipping orders. We're down to the very last few remaining orders, and we are working hard at it. As a matter of fact, I've been, if I could say so myself, busting my hump recently to get some of these done. Especially over the past few days, I've been going nuts getting these orders out. Now, we have 10 orders roundabout that have posters. If you have an order and you have a poster with your order, there was a little bit of a delay with that. We did run into some issues with some posters, but we decided to go with something that's very high quality, that is a little bit more expensive, but friggin' awesome. The quality is amazing. So those posters will be coming in, and we'll be shipping out those 10 remaining orders with posters next week, let's say. And again, for sure, because we want to be done by the end of March. Now, we have 7 UK orders that we're getting collected together and then shipped up to the UK. Now, this isn't something that is just an oddity. This is some of the newer orders, and we're trying to set something up moving forward where instead of UK customers and others, we're trying to look and see how this will work and see which other areas would be cheaper to do this. But instead of paying for international shipping, because essentially Doomsday Kingdom is United States based, we're shipping mostly from here. We are trying to get a collection of orders from the UK and other available countries, let's say once every or twice a month or once a month. We'll get all the orders for that month. We'll ship the whole set to the artist in the UK, and then he'll individually ship your orders. Now, there's a big difference. You're saving, I think like, what is it? It's like $24, I think, if you get sent directly from the US to the UK. I'm pretty sure that's what it is for the flat rate mailer if you're just buying a comic or 3 or 4 comics. If you get a box, the price goes up even more if you're getting a stack of them. But if you order it and you pick the UK option and you want to wait that month, that will be an option. So you'll have 2 options. Again, we're trying everything in our power to save on the shipping. We are getting rid of the hold order program. I'll explain that in a second. But UK orders, We did this in the past, and we're going to try to continue it moving forward, but you're going to have two options. If you want it right now and you want it to ship right from my office, then you're going to have to pick the international. There's no way around that. We don't control shipping, guys. I know there's a few people asking about shipping. We don't control that. We don't make a profit off that. That is what the USPS charges. And then you'll have the option to get it international, or you'll have the option to pay for UK shipping and just wait until our orders build up. Like I said, we're going to test it out maybe every other week or once a month, and we'll ship the box to the UK and the artist will ship it out. So we got a few orders we got to combine for a shipment to the UK left. We already did one shipment. We got a lot sent out, but we have a few more left, and a few of them are actually newer orders that just came in. Richard, I actually just spoke with you. He's got a big order that took a bit. I'm always nervous about the big orders, getting it wrong or whatever, but we got him situated. John H., you got the next biggest order, but I'm in touch with you, and he has artwork going along with that. The original artwork that you saw, he bought that and others. And then Spin, you have an order about to ship out any day now with artwork as well, and same for you, Eddie. Yours is about to ship out any day now, and that covers pretty much everybody. Hold orders are left. We had 60. We're down to 30, I think, hold orders, maybe a little bit less. If you do not claim your hold order and add an issue 3 to it, we have to clean out. We will ship all remaining hold orders by the 31st. So if you have not put in an additional order to go with your hold order, we're going to put it in March 31st. We're going to ship them all automatically. Now, if the website for whatever reason charged you double shipping, we've already refunded everyone. For some reason it didn't do the promo code. If you got charged double shipping, or if maybe your promo code isn't working and you're like, oh shit, I got to order, and you run right now and it doesn't work, just put your order in. We refund it immediately as soon as it comes in. So don't worry about that. I'm sorry about that workaround too. I don't know why the website has an issue with that. It kept blocking it for a ton of people that shouldn't have been blocked. But what we did is we just immediately refunded it. And I'm pretty sure we pay the fee for that, so you guys don't have to worry about anything. It is an inconvenience, and I do apologize for that. But the hold orders was something that we honestly thought would be something really awesome to help those who wanted to put an order in and then wait until the next issue came out, put an order in for the next issue, and then combine the orders to save on shipping. But it is just so time consuming, so problematic, and so difficult to do. I mean, we really tried to make this work. We have to end the hold order program. I mean, it has been just a pain. Even with the books, calculating the books, money comes in on certain months, and then we're waiting, maybe a year for some. We have 30 that hasn't even, some of these are a year and a half old. No one's claimed them yet. So some have been accidentally put on hold. We've had like 10 people be like, yo, where's my order? And I show them the receipt. Well, it says it's hold. And they're like, oh, whoops. Whoops. Everyone's been real cool. We got it all shipped out. But yes, the hold order program, and I do apologize for this, but we have to end it. We're just not big enough yet. We don't have a crew. I'm the only one doing US orders, and that's like 80-90% of our customer base is US. So we have to end the hold orders. And again, I do apologize, but moving forward, you can essentially pretty much, unless you're getting signature series, there's nothing that's going to really sell out right away. I mean, there's going to be, there's going to be some things down the line that will eventually sell out. The signature series is the most limited option we have. And we still have a few issue number 1s left. So I think you'll get away with waiting a little bit and then adding everything you want from the shop and then putting in one order instead of us having the hold order. I think that would definitely work. So again, I do apologize, but we have to cut it down. Next up, we have the pre-orders. We started with pre-orders. We're moving away from pre-orders. Essentially, it created a bottleneck. I don't know why I didn't even think of this as a problem. I should have. It's really stupid, but essentially what happens is we open pre-orders for a few months, and it's kind of like a mini Kickstarter, a mini Indiegogo. And on Indiegogo and Kickstarters, I know they leave them open, and sometimes they don't even ship out their product for 6 months, 9 months, a year and a half. There's people 2 years now waiting for their product, and we're doing multiple crowdfunding pre-sales as if we're doing multiple of them each year. And it's kind of like, I think so far we've did technically like 3 of them since the end of 2019. So what, like a year and a half essentially in the amount of time we're doing them, end of 2019 to, yeah. So it's just, oh, this is what happens. Let's say we're getting our stock on the 5th. Let's say the 5th of March, we're getting our comics, woohoo, and then we're going to start shipping issue number 4 or whatever it is, if we were doing pre-sales. We open the pre-orders for months, and then you get 1,000 orders come in, and then everyone knows on the 5th, we all think, I said it too, I did it too, I'm to blame too, you know what I mean? I'm more to blame because I was like, the comics will be on the 5th, and we'll start shipping out. Little did I know, one person only having like a 4-hour window a day at most to ship the orders, and that's my free time around work or around doing other things to ship out the orders, and I'm filling up all that time, and next thing you know, months go by and we're 50% done, even though we're busting our ass every single day shipping or doing this. We have comics that got printed, sent to us. We send them to the UK. They get signed. They send them back. It costs us like $140 or something, and then they get damaged on the way back. Now we got to order replacements and then start the process over. That actually happened a few times. It's like there's so many things that got in the way. I strongly feel, and James strongly feels, moving away from the time-consuming holds, confusing in a way, and then also the pre-orders, which we needed to do at first. We're not at all mad about that. That was the only way we can get off the ground. But moving ahead with having a limited stock on the website, I'll explain that in a second because it's not limited that way. You don't have to freak out because I don't want to word this wrong. But essentially what we're going to do is we're going to set a print run. We are going to stock the orders on the website slowly so I can handle the shipping. Not that we're going to do like a ultimate limited, high class, we only have 10 copies. You know what I mean? It's going to be something where we're only putting 20 copies at a time on the website, and then I can ship 20 a day without having one day where 800 orders came in one day, and it's going to take me a whole month to ship them out. And then someone's like, yo, it's been 2 weeks, where's my order? And it's like, bro, I'm sorry, I've got people who ordered 3 months ago. You know what I mean? I don't know what to do. So we want to move away from the pre-order structure because we feel like this is the best time for that. So that'll be the thing. It'll be a cycle. Maybe every 2 weeks, we're not sure yet, we'll restock on like a Friday. Like every Friday we restock the website. So that way we'll put on the website when we're restocking, and we'll flag everything that's already in stock during the transition from pre-orders to what's in stock. And I'll explain that in a second because we have some stock now that we can ship immediately. If you order it, it'll ship right in the morning tomorrow because we're at the very end of our pre-orders here, so we'll be caught up to start shipping immediately. That was another tricky problem. I was dumb. I didn't even think about where we got 600 orders left, and I'm like, yeah, our stock is in. Go ahead. In a video, and I said it. I was like, go ahead and put your orders in. We got the stock. But when people are making orders, I can't ship their orders because I'm still shipping 500 other pre-orders. You know what I mean? That was my fault. That was a learning lesson, and I'm an idiot. I should have saw that coming. I should have done better. Letters. If you want your letter printed in the issue, look at the back of any issue, 1, 2, 3. It will say the feeding post on the back, and it'll have an email address under that. That is not a customer service. That is only for letters. So if you want to send in anything at all, we have letters in the back of issue 3 if you want to see what they look like. It's just people who read issues 1, issues 2, and they sent in a letter or left a comment somewhere. We can't always do the comments, so we're relying on the letters to make it a little easier to hunt down some of your thoughts and opinions. And again, there is a customer service website. That's actually doomsdaykingdom@gmail.com. It's so very difficult to get a response in anything outside of that. Don't leave a Facebook comment. I mean, you can do whatever you want, but I'm saying, like, there's a huge chance I'm not even gonna see it, or no one will even see it. YouTube comment, Instagram, like, none of the social medias. It's a customer service. I know we're independent and I try to communicate on social media as much as I can, but go directly to the customer service. That way it's logged. That way we can go right through and just keep everything neat and organized. doomsdaykingdom@gmail.com. And there's a newsletter. If you want a newsletter, we already talked about ending the hold order program in the newsletter. We've gotten a ton of them put in the spam folder, though. So if you signed up and you haven't gotten any newsletters, we don't send it out every day. We only send it out when there's something to talk about. We will not spam you at all. Check your spam folders and see. If you want to go to doomsdaykingdom.com, the website, on the bottom or somewhere near the banner towards the bottom, it'll be a sign up for the newsletter. And last but not least, this transition going from pre-orders to in-stock items. If you want to help at all, maybe you're new, maybe you've been meaning to purchase and you haven't yet, we have a limited number of stock that I can ship immediately. As soon as you put your order in, the very next day it is in the mail on the way to you, and that would be 10 signature series issue number 1s. These are the ones that when these sell out, we will never make these again for each issue. It comes with a limited exclusive book plate that you can't get anywhere else, double signed by the artist and double signed by me and the artist, I should say, both the comic and the book plate. But we have 10 left on the website of issue number 1. Issue number 1 is dangerously close to selling out completely. We still have some issue number 2 and 3s, but we don't have them on the website right yet. We're getting everything cleared out and getting a number signed back from the UK before we put those up. That way we can send them right out, because we only sent enough, one box up to the UK to get signed and sent back to fill up the pre-orders that we had. So we will add more of 2 and 3 to the website, though. You're not in fear of selling out for at least a couple months yet with those. But again, 1, 2, and 3, once they sell out, those are completely done. We have 10 of the day and night variant sets. This is the day. It's signed by me. The day and night. Speaking of signed, I gotta say one last thing. And then we have 14 blank sketch variants. These are really close to selling out completely, and I don't believe we're going to be making any more blank sketches. So once these are gone, these are gone. And the cover in the under the blank sketch is the original cover. So I just want to say, this is something I talked with James about, and this will be one of the final things I mention. It's something we did talk about on the channel previously, and I didn't want to mention it because it sounds like an egotistical dick, but me and James did talk about it, and he agrees. It's so hard and tricky handling the double signed. So when we move forward, the only way to get the artist's signature, outside of maybe a con or setting up something where you send him the thing and get it, I don't know, you work something out with him. The only way to get the artist's signature, until we grow or find a different way to make this work, will be the signature series. We will no longer offer any artist signature on any comic books as an option on the website. The main reason being, everything has to be double shipped, shipped to the UK. From the printer to here, shipped to the UK, shipped back. We already had 2 complete packages completely destroyed. We lost out on shipping. We don't get that returned. The USPS is whatever when it comes to that. So those completely just get thrown off to the side, and they're just gone. The only way we get replacements is if the printer themselves ship it and it's destroyed. For some reason, they'll reimburse it and they go through USPS. I don't know how that works, but we haven't had any luck on them accepting any blame for that. So it's just my signature that will be offered on the posters. On the oh, that's another thing. We have posters. There's so many people who hit me up saying I'm an idiot. I didn't even realize you guys had posters. We have the landscape issue number 1 poster, and it will come signed by me. And then we have the and there are 11 by 17 prints, print posters, landscape issue number 1, and then a portrait of the first page of issue number 2, which was made to be a poster and a transitional shot. One of my favorites, friggin' love it. But We will only offer my signature, as egotistical as that sounds, and I hate how that sounds, but that's because I'm in the U.S. I have all the stock here. I could just sign it and ship it. When it comes to certain things, we have to make some cuts. No hold order program, no more James signature on the comics unless you get the signature series. That's the only way to get it right now, and moving forward. So I hope I said that without it sounding terrible. But like I said, if you want to support our transition, definitely purchase the digital when issue 4 comes out. That helps incredibly a lot. The digitals of issues 1, 2, and 3 if you're new and want to check out the story. Comixology has issue number 1 if you want to take a peek on that app. And then again, what we have left in stock and the posters definitely will help us out in a big way. Anyone who's been waiting to order, go ahead and put in your order, and these will ship immediately, because like I said, we're 95% done with our pre-orders. We're on the last few, and I have nothing but thanks. The amount of patience, support, understanding, it is so very incredible. I think we've only had like 3 people that were genuinely just mad. You know what I mean? There was even some people who were just like, yeah, wait a little bit. What's up with that? And then when we explained it, they were like, you know what? It's cool. You know, it's fucking cool. And I just find that, like, I just feel like I feel like I failed, and I'm not, I don't deserve how fucking cool you guys are being. You know what I'm saying? And we're doing everything in our power to make the process as streamlined as possible. And I mean everything in our power. There's so many nights where I didn't even go to bed till 5:30 in the morning just to get certain things set up and certain shipping things done. I did cut that out though, because there's no way I want to be super tired dealing with fine lines of addresses and all that nonsense. So I did that a few times, but I definitely stopped, and I shifted towards a more reasonable schedule where I was doing the Doomsday Kingdom earlier in the day as far as the shipping, just to make sure that was not screwed up. And luckily we haven't had any. I think with issue 1, with the day and nights, I forgot to sign someone's, but I took care of that. Anyway, thank you very much for the support. We couldn't have done it without you, and I'm very excited to show you this page from issue 4. I don't think I showed you inside this page right here, but we have, wow, Tristan looks like he's in trouble. Yikes. You guys are going to like issue 4. I'll give you a spoiler. He is fucking in trouble. All right. Good night, guys. Thank you very much for the support, and I love yous. Here, cover up. Cover those eyes. Cover those eyes. Oh, man, I'm sorry. I just hit the microphone. I suck at this.